I really can't believe he didn't ban Syndicate. I think he's a monkey. I'm so glad he left my Pogner open. I'm being so rude. He made a bad decision. Right, I have... Oh, wow. I have Uridan, so I can keep Erland. So, it's Einsace getting milled, which is really good, right? It's Einsace getting milled. If I Erland as well, it's going to get buffed. So it's just a straight up duel. If I've got a shield on the board too. Huge. Easy mulligan. Oh! Do I even want this? What is it now? It's Defender or Keldar. I think I'm fine with that too, right? Defender or Keldar. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hopefully it's Defender, but Keldar will help me win the round. So, I'm going to go Royal Guard here. Because I could then just slam the Einsace, right? Kill the dude. I just want to kill as many consumes as possible. And Einsace can answer the Slizzard, right? So I'm going to go Royal Guard. I could also put Keldar in hand to make sure that it is in fact Defender, right? But I want to go Royal Guard. I don't want to use leader charges unnecessarily. Like, Einsace is really good later on, but being able to answer this first consume means I could then lock Barbagazi, and I could also assault for an oil. Right? I'm just Einsacing this. Kill the consumes. Could I wait a turn to get more value off the duel and invest a leader charge? That is an option too, right? So if I wait a turn, I let them get a Vi, but my Einsace is bigger. More tempo, right? I should just wait. True. Artificial would have been good here, which I did mulligan, so that's a mistake. But it's fine. I could also just back row the Einsace here, right? They have no answer to it anyway. So I could just back row the Einsace here. I don't have to buff it. And I could assault for the Artificer, but I want the oil probably, right? For another consume. If I just win this round, I have Uridan for the long round, right? And the fact that I can also play Erland is really, really nice. Let's just... I should go Selective Mutations as my next play to put Keldar in hand, right? They just slam... He just slams Haunt. I don't know if that's a good thing or not for us. I think it's okay. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, we still have the option of going Uridan as well, right? So I could kill this. I can just get more value off this as well, though, right? Like, I can just get... I can deny a consume or use it as a tool punish. I think they're just going to have too many consumes for me to ever answer them here. I really need to make a decision about what I'm doing. I could just take the lock. They might still struggle for consumes. Do that. I can lock the Bargeist next, right? I lock the Bargeist. Imagine thinking, okay. Let's get this Keldar in hand. Do we want Keldar? Do we need the points this round? Maybe we do want Keldar to be milled and not Defender, right? There is an argument that I actually want the Keldar here. Gonna go front row. It's gonna smurf. Especially if I get the Adept down now. So maybe I want it so I don't go for this yet. Because then I'll just put it in hand if the defender's milled, right? I mean, I could also just take the Erland in case they do go Unicorn now. It's an extra point. I like the idea, though, of this Erland getting... adrenaline.
Gladly help. I live to see it.
Could have waited for a bigger one, but I think denying the consumes is actually more relevant here, right? Only exactly a slicered. I feel really bad about him playing here. That's fine. Going raw the Cree for that is absolutely fine by us, mate. I think I'm just going to put Keldar in hand. I mean, I could Quen for Keldar here, right? Save the Uridan at all costs. Quen for Keldar here, how bad is that? Pretty average. I could just put it in hand instead. Would have liked to have waited, right? But I do get my Erland immune.
Time is the easy bit. Getting down's another matter. Come on now. One of you must know the answer, surely.
That could have been my turn as well, right? Maybe I should just not have played this. Holy shit, maybe I should have just gone Erland. I just don't want to flip and play my Uridan, right? If I just don't play Uridan, I win the game.
Suffering? Our suffering binds us.
You gotta dodge. You gotta have the...
I should never lose this matchup, chat. Doing my best to. I've overcommitted. With the Einsace, the Keldar.
Can I come down now? The bolt softens them up. The sword finishes.
That's went really fucking well. Look at that. No overcommitment here, son. No overcommitment here, son. Haunt. Gone. Royal Decree. Or a Consume. Uridan in hand. One City Guard. Hogna, please. Hogna, please. How good is this card? This is an 8. This would need 4 turns. I want to get these up first. It's bad. Nice. Adept. Target practice. This is the money card, right? This is like a 20+ point card. It's a shame I didn't win on even for sure, but... we might still lose. We should be fine, though. We should be fine. Adept would be really, really good. Because we can take Uridan. I basically just want Adept. Adept, Target Practice, but the City Guard. They're the 3 cards I want, right? City Guard, Adept, Target Practice. Most important is the City Guard. Then it's probably the Adept. But I'll double tutor on the dry pass. Obviously this is coming back, so it doesn't recount. There's a bit of a high roll for them. Any other card would have been way worse here, right? Any other gold. This is a big high roll. Because this actually gets them a tutor for the next turn as well. Orctail is a really good card against me also. Come on, the City Guard. Show me the Chad. I've literally got an emote for you, mate. Wait, is my cam in the right place? Sorry. Sorry. Cam in the wrong place. Clowning. Adept. City Guard. Target practice. Oh, come on. Where's the City Guard, man? Where's the City Guard, man? Fuck. This is a fucking nightmare. Use my language. So, we missed the money card, the 20-point card, but we've got one. These are fine. These aren't doing nothing. They have a spores, which this is their spores target, so we go for this first. We definitely don't play any shields. Maybe I should... This is trolling, potentially, right? I don't know. But we can transform this and transform this, so we still have a couple shields from that. I think I have just too many shields, right? Too many shields, not enough cards. That's where saving Keldar would have been just great. Wasn't really an option, though. Fender wouldn't have been much here. Help here, either. A relatively short round, so we should be okay still. We'll have to wait and see. You could make a strong argument I should have started by pinging these down, right? Because I'm not going to reset them, whereas I'm always going to be resetting this Slizzard, right? So, basically, if I hit the armor on one particular one, if I hit that one, I could have more points maybe, right? But it's also most likely that I'm just going to be moving the Slizzard to the back row anyway, but it's not necessarily true, right? I should have played it slightly differently, essentially, right? But now I've come this far, I may as well just keep pinging the Slizzard, I guess. Doesn't really make a difference. This card's basically just not doing much, which is why I should have gone for the City Guard first, because I don't lose out on any Spores value by having not taken it, right? Yeah, like imagine whatever. That doesn't make a difference. But I should have still gone for it. Could have pinged it. If I imagine I pinged this lava 3 times. Which I think I had 3 pings, right? Then my Uridan would have played for pointless. I had 1, 2, yeah, 3 pings. Too many shields, bruh. This is awkward, right? It's actually super awkward, mate. Kind of have to take the Uridan now. I mean, maybe we just say we lose to Spores. What's the last card? In the Neuromancy, right? Is there a way we can win this game? If we take the Uridan now, we lose to Spores. Yes. We would lose to another Vi, right? Spores is never playing for 22 plus points, right? But if I do take the... I need to do some maths. Maths is hard though, man. I mean, I force them to play Spores here, right? Rather than a Vi. I kind of want them to play a Vi. So maybe I was just this Keldar in hand was trolling, right? But they should probably just take the Spores instead. Obviously, I could have used some leader charges. I think like not using a leader charge on Einsace in round 1 looks very questionable because it could have played for a lot more points, right? Man. Man, oh man. This is so sad. There's obviously the problem with Uridan and Pogna, but... I mean, the Spores plays for 12. I wasted a point as well on the City Guard not having it down earlier because I could have realised this situation. So I've wasted a point so far. I'm not sure if we beat Spores. I didn't actually do the maths. I'm pretty sure we would beat Spores, right? Because they have to eat something for leader charges, so they just have to go for another Vi. Which just plays into big fat Uridan. This is the correct play. They just waste 6 points for no reason. Well played, mate. We just move this to the back. I guess they did the maths. I have not done the maths, so let's find out. Oh, let's go! 6 points. What? I mean, I guess you play more into... Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Can I get some City Guards in the chat, boy? Let's go, man. Woo! It's impossible. In fact, I think my opponent is trolling by bringing this deck on this coin. He's that favoured. He should have just brought Vi here. Pretty sure. He's so favoured that he should have just brought Vi. This card is absolute dog shit here, I think. I think it's really bad. Definitely don't want to. Movement, I mean, it's points. Swarm, points. Whatever, bruv. Damage all units with even power by 2, or damage all units with odd power. How am I playing around Wolfsbane? Damage all units with even power by 2. Oh, you have a choice. Fucking hell. So this card's really key, right? This is like my most important card because it can offset half of the row. I guess Chimeras are also really important therefore too. No choice but to do this here. I cannot play like a maxi proactively because it's going to get serpent trapped. Now, do I get... A crushing trap would be a much better heat wave, right? But Parasite here could brick Justice. So I think I'm going in here for Parasite. I think it's my win con that they don't have a second pyro attack, right? They don't have Squirrel. Justice bricking is gonna help me out and win round 1 a lot. Let's say they just have Justice in hand. They have a Nero as well, right? So we just go Parasite here, right? We don't go Whispers because it tutors our Crimson Curse. And we need to win the round and smoky smoke smoke. I don't want to play this card though either. I don't really know why this card's in my hand. What did I mulligan? This should have been gone, right? I don't think it was my last card I drew. This is just a brick. Should have taken the TA, right? Now I'm just in a really awkward spot. Shit. Really bad. Could have taken it as the TA. Ah, it's a disaster. I mean, this matchup's so doomed. Let's not beat myself up, but I should have. Obviously, it's a misplay. Okay. I can go leader charge plus spontaneous. Yeah. This is the problem. I'm just wasting all these points, right? Like I want to play the maxi here, but it's gonna get pred dived, whatever dived. I mean, I have to do it at some point, right? So I just do it now. Except that I misplayed. Parasite was good. The lack of TA bad. Oh, forgot that existed. Yeah, I mean, I kind of clowned out a bit because that exists as well, right? But the good news is, yeah, I mean, this Parasite was trolling. The more you think about it, right? If I had natural selection in hand, Triss, yeah, I mean, I've started off really bad. I think I just needed to take some more time to look at the lineup. It's fine. You're going to play badly against wacky decks, right? Come on. Come on. Let's fucking go, man. I mean, there's some Uridan value here. All I'm going to get.
You can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Looks like a pretty easy shuffle, right? With Crimson Curse right at the bottom. Yeah. I put Bone Talisman at the bottom, which seems super weird. But I think it's just going to be whack in this one. I have to go Nero for this at least, but I have little choice but to Behemoth here, right? I mean, I could take the Uridan. So bad. But then I can go Chimera. It's kind of funny.
Damn it.
I've just had a stink of this game so far, but I think it's just super doomed. I'll just get over it. I just have to... It's the Vi matchup, right? This is how I get it through. Don't care. Not asked. Just do our best. I mean, obviously the Uridan could have been good with Yen. Do we ever investigate? I think a leader charge is too precious. I'm trying to win this without committing any, right? Yeah, especially if this is a thingamajig. This just does nothing, this leader charge. But we've got our cards nicely misaligned. If it is in fact the dreaded Crushing Trap, it's super premature. And what else could it be? It could be Serpent Trap still, right? Yep. Leader charge is good. Like, a leader charge wouldn't have done anything here, right? So I've not misplayed in that regard. Offensive Yennefer! Obviously, Yennefer and then Uridaning would have made more sense. So could have maybe just taken the Behemoth sooner, would have played around Crushing Trap. Bit better. Or the Uridan if I went Behemoth and Chimera. So I think I've clowned out pretty heavily. But we're still in it. I'm going to have to commit, right? Feels like I overdid it, boy! Boy! But I won the round with one leader charge remaining. I mean, at the end of the day, they have a Wolfsbane left, Elbane, another Crushing Trap, and probably another one from Hattori. It's looking like a decent shuffle. This card could actually be pretty clutch, right? Lock is doing nothing. I would prefer this. Crimson Curse is great. I mean, I could just use the Chimera as a consume here, right? It's kind of hard to not keep this hand, I think. Like, there's not that much I'm really looking for, right? I'm gonna Crimson Curse as soon as I can. Holy moly. I mean, what if we just Crimson Curse still anyway and we just say they're gonna be unitless friends? So we've traded that for... What other proactive options do I have? They have a Thunder and a D-Bomb. Maybe my win con is just going Triss for some Swarm here. But what if we just say they're unitless friends and we just play Crimson Curse anyway? I mean, we could also, if that's the logic, we could just play this, right? But Crimson Curse puts bodies on the board that don't die. I think it's correct to just take the Crimson Curse here, actually, the more I think about it. Maybe it was just a spontaneous, right? Chimera. Decision has been made. I think this is good. I think, like, the fact that I get 3-point Ekimaras is absolutely worth it, right? Like, we're basically playing to our win con. They're going to be unitless anyway. Crimson Curse is not doing much. Second leader charge. Yep. Unitless friends. Our best heat wave we get all game. If I play this round 1 better, we might have been in a slight... But at the end of the day, my opponent has a Wolfsbane, for God's sake. What is a man supposed to actually do, right? 1 minute, I'm still in the middle of something important. I'll be with you in like 20 minutes. Okay. What if we go Yen here? Offensively. How bad is that? How bad is an offensive Yen here? So, what do I have left? Crushing Trap. I mean, just go Triss, right? Just go Triss. Maybe this Crimson Curse was trolling, right? Like, I'm losing a lot of points, but I had to do something like this, right? I had to try and be clever, but maybe it was just like a spontaneous, as I say. Oh, GG, we lose. Fucking Triss low rolling yet again. Second time today. That's really sad. That's really fucking sad, man. It's happened twice. We lost the first series because of this Triss low rolling as well, right? But, I mean, this is kind of doomed, in fairness. I have a pass there? I didn't even think about passing. Holy shit. Why did I not think about passing? Why did I not think about passing? I mean, it's a Crushing Trap. The Serpent too, right? Holy shit, did I just have a pass? Not happy if I played this. I mean, it's so doomed. I think we've done okay, but I could have done better. I didn't have a pass, right? I hope I didn't have a pass. One, two, three, four, five. Is this even enough, chat? It's not even enough, right? Front row. This flipping low roll. Maybe if I went Bone Talisman, it would have been, because I would have an extra point. No, it wouldn't make a difference. 1, 2, 3. So 2. So 2. I'm at 15. Wait, it is enough, right? Force's last card. Not that it flipping matters. Look at my deck. What do they have left, though? Not much. Do we have a pass? Maybe just pass. Maybe our win con is to pass. Right? We don't really care about their last card. They've played 2 crushings. They have a Tory still, but... I mean, I kept my Yennefer. Probably did all we could. Couldn't have gone too much better, really. It could have. Crimson Curse value would have gone a long way, but we got leader from them. No. Yes, but I need the Monster Nest too, right? I have to draw the Monster Nest or this is just bricked. I mean, this gives me a beast target for it, which is kind of relevant-ish. Perfect hand. Do I need to lock? So, what I want to do here is I want to yen before the crushing trap, right? I want to yen before... But they go crushing trap plus... I don't think I'm supposed to lock this, right? I think my win con is they go greedy and don't crushing trap straight away. Maybe I do just lock. Make things awkward for them, right? Let's not make it easy for them. Basically, what we need is our monster nest here. Okay. That's not... Spec. Yeah, okay. That's game over, right? Yeah, okay. That's really huge. This spawn maybe wins us the game still. Good one. What a funny opponent, huh? Fucking monkey, man. What a dickhead. Who would queue this? Who would actually bring this deck? I'm just fuming. How have I queued into this guy? What on earth is this? Like, who flipping tries to... I'm so confused as to who tries to do this. It's so weird. Okay. Yennefer in hand is great. Uridan in hand is also flipping amazing, right? That's so important. Triss is the card that's going to get milled. And then my next highest provision unit is Behemoth. So we're pretty happy with Triss being the card, right? That's being sacrificed to the gods here. This is good for Haunt. This is looking pretty bad. Bruiser's okay on a Slizer, not spectacular. If I find eggs, I would want this, but... Okay, I mean, I think I actually want to mull the Triss, right? I think Behemoth is more important than Triss. Then again, he plays Spores, no? Ooh, maybe that was a misplay. Big moment there. Big old moment, chap. I think I'm happy to take the natural selection. I know it can kill the Haunt Consume, but I think once Haunt's Consume is gone, it's fine. I could have kept the Triss, right, because it could high roll Spores. But I would have sacrificed my Behemoth. I didn't have much choice. Maybe I could have mulliganed this. And that was a 50-50. That was probably the play, right? That was the most winning that it just hits the tribute. Anyway, we didn't do it. So we go natural selection. We have to. Yeah, I regret not mulliganing this big time. I roped out too hard. If we mulligan this, there's a 50% chance we were okay, right? So we could move this, which seems really weird. But what that does for us is the unicorn would require a different consume, right? I quite like that idea. Alternatively, I could save this for Uridan value. I should be saving this card, right? The round 3 card. I definitely shouldn't play it. Like, I don't think I need to worry too much. Hmm. Behemoth's so important though, right? Like I had to... If my Behemoth gets milled, I probably do lose the game on the spot. Because he has double fork tail, it's one of my only ways of protecting them, right? There's our Triss. I guess, like, my question is, when am I supposed to use the Crimson Curse? Maybe I was supposed to use it turn 1, but it doesn't really do much. You could also argue this play I made was too expensive, but these are quite expensive. I guess I just do. Because they have a consume on the board, I don't want to give them round control though, right? For sure. Heatwave would have obviously been really nice here to win the round on even. We missed it. But that's also something that he is going to be, you would imagine, concerned about, like losing on even, right? Probably concern. Maybe I could just take the Crimson Curse, right? There's 3 cards that aren't veiled, but I don't know about this, guys. I don't really know how I'm supposed to win this matchup. I mean, I could try and like a yen round 1 to win on even. Let's summon the Crimson Curse, I think. Brilliant. Brilliant, mate. Great stuff. I just think they're going to be scared of going too tall, and I'm going to Parasite this and like bait that I've got Heatwave. When obviously I don't. I'm just trying to make them fear the Heatwave. Oh my god. Come on. Come on now. What are the odds? Very low. 1 in 4 times 2, right? Forktail, good. Crimson Curse for Forktail, great trade. Really happy with this trade. I'm still baiting that I have a Heatwave. I don't. But the bait is there. We should probably just take the Spontaneous, right? I mean, it plays into Spores pretty heavily. So maybe we just go Monster Nest. We're going to spawn... We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We never pass. Like, they've just Aneroed for a Forktail. They have no Forktails in hand. So, they could have Spores in hand. I'm going to go Monster Nest for that reason. Arrakis Nest. It used to be called Monster Nest back in the day, right? Oh my god! Actual bleeding value. Is this the real life? Or is this just fantasy? Or in a landslide? I mean, this is a slightly more attractive pass, having got another consume from them. However, we are just going to get absolutely bled, right? Like, they can just play a Vi for free. I mean, we could probably just win the round, right? If we yen. I think passing is a bait. I'm not going to do it. Big decision. Big moment in this one. I mean, I could also just Bruiser and Uridin, but then how am I really winning the game, right? When it all comes down to this, have I played it perfectly? Probably not, no. Don't think we've done too much wrong, though. Went a Nero for Forktail. This is such a big commitment. Oh my god, can you stop? It's actually going to cost me, right, if they pass? Okay, Nalgafar, sure. Could have passed, right? don't think I can pass. I think passing is a huge mistake. Maybe I just take this bruiser now. See what they do. They pass, I feel like a wally, right? But I mean, do we win if we just slam the yen here? Go full leader. I have Uridan. How much swarm are we packing still? Not much. This is a really weak play though. Uridan wins on even, and then I still have yen. I just Uridan to win on even, I think. But if they vie, then I have to yen as well. I think my win con is that they don't have another vie, right? Spending Yennefer and Uridan. I'm 15 down plus... I'm 16 down, I need 17 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, just take the Uridan, right? It's a huge Uridan. My maths has really let me down here though, guys. One vie is always enough, so there's no point of using any things. It's like the worst card to have here, right? So I could have gone 5 leader charges. It's not an option, right? This is so sad. Wait. Man, this is so sad. This Crimson Curse didn't even... I mean, it did, right? It killed the unit, like this unicorn. Doesn't feel good, does it, mate? Does not feel good. I wonder if yen ever got me ahead and then I Uridan to win on even, but I still win on even. It could be worse, right? So I've won on even at the expense of Uridan and yen, but we know they have we know they have a Nero and a tutor in hand. So I can just soft bleed here, right? I can just soft bleed and then maybe win with Heat Wave, probably not. But I could like Dora Grey Heat Wave. So I think I'm supposed to soft bleed here. Because they're going to have Haunt, probably. They've already played a Nero, so Squirrel's just shit. Sign me up for this line of play, Daddy. Imagine I just had the yen, right? Might have a chance. Forktail, a Nero for like having to go Nero for Forktail. This doesn't even get them ahead, right? We could pass. I still have Heat Wave as well, right? Yeah, just go for it, man. Okay, we know there is a gold in hand, right? Chances are it's Haunt. It could also be Hillock. Right? Or Willem. Willem could be a disaster for them. And there could also just be a bronze in hand for the dry pass, right? They could have been looking for the dry pass card. I think my win con is just going for it, right? Come on, baby. All comes down to this, chat. This could be a misplay, right? I could have overcommitted with the leader charges and that, but I think I'm just going for it. I'm saying they have a dry pass card and Willem in hand. This is my win con. Like, I actually beat that, right? There's not many other things I can beat. Obviously, the other thing I could have done... How big is fire, guys? Do we win? Did we just win? 16 points. 16 plus 2 leader charges is 22. They have 30 points. I have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Did I do my maths right? Holy moly, let's